So what we're going to do is we're going to take the collective, and will it look like Reiki, Molly? It might feel like Reiki to you, but I'm not using energy from source through me to you. What I'm doing is taking the collective and letting the group heal in the group. So it's a different approach with a different intensity of energy. And typically what happens is, because I see people as human computer systems, a dashboard will come up in front of me. So I'll close my eyes, I'll see a floating glass screen in front of me that has data. And it'll say, for the collective, this is the top ranked situation. So sometimes it's knees, sometimes it's throat. And that top ranking is where we start. And then the second ranked, third, fourth, fifth, and we go down. I think I saw Liz come in too. Okay, we've got a good mix. So when I talk masculine and feminine energies, I'm not talking about gender or sex of a human. I'm talking more about the spiritual currency. So the spiritual currency of the group is what I'm focusing on. And right now it's balanced masculine, feminine, which is independent of gender and sex. Okay, so take the group collective. Let's get that energy connected. If you just want to observe, you just set the intention to observe. You don't have to put anything in the comments. And if you want to participate, you just participate. You are not going to be sharing energy with other people, even though we're all connected. Think of it like plugging in your computer to you're tapping into like a Starbucks Wi-Fi or an airport Wi-Fi that has pretty good protections in it. So you're just tapping into the server. You're not going to be sharing data with other people. Just like when you use your Wi-Fi at Starbucks, your neighbor doesn't see what you're scrolling on your phone or your computer. And that's the same here. And I'm making the connection now. It takes a couple minutes. Ooh, we got some rumble energy. We've got rumble in here. And I'm not yet sending any information. I'm just connecting all of us together in the same way where a group of people might stand around a bonfire, Christmas carols, and sing together. We're just connecting together, getting in harmony. Starting to rumble. And that rumble means we're hitting a little bit of trauma. It's okay, we're going to let it smooth it out first before I increase intensity. And it's going to go up just a little bit every minute or so. It'll take about 10 minutes to get us acclimated as a group up to a higher space. Right there. So there's enough moderators on right now. If you get lightheaded, if you get dizzy, there's nothing wrong with the energy. It's just you're acclimating. In a similar way, if you're on a roller coaster and you get off of a roller coaster, your equilibrium is a little bit off. There's nothing wrong with your equilibrium. It's just recalibrating. And that's the same here. If you're not used to my energy, some people are very sensitive to it and they get lightheaded. It just takes a couple minutes to acclimate. But if you do have a reaction, just let one of the moderators know, and we'll make sure that you are stabilized so that you can continue. Okay, we're starting to increase. And for those that are just joining, we are doing a group healing. And I'm looking at, think of it like you all get a voting card and you're putting in your top 3 requests, and then we're going to tally it up and see what the top ranked request is. Oh, interesting. Today it's acceptance. It's about acceptance. That's like very clear, a top ranking request. And this isn't from your mind. This request comes of mind, body, spirit. It can come from your body or your spirit or your mind, but it's not specific. Specifically isolated to your mind making that request. And this is the acceptance that's coming into me is a blanket, so it's very general. It's acceptance of things that didn't go the way you expected them to, acceptance of who you are if you were the black sheep. This is about accepting, for you to accept yourself or for the world to accept you. Oh, we're going to hold right there. There's a little bit of a, ooh. I'm going to smooth that out first. And I want to go through some rules as I'm doing this for those that are new. We always lead with curiosity in my lives. That's the first rule. Be curious. Fear does not belong in my lives. There are many, many things you have not experienced yet that might scare you, but that doesn't mean they're truly scary. You just haven't learned to understand them yet. This is also a place for you to be you. I don't want you to adjust in any way. Turn down your authenticity dial. I want you to be you and feel safe to be you. And feel safe to be seen and heard. And felt, which is primarily what I'm doing now. I'm smoothing out some wrinkles. There's a little bit of trauma, so there's a little bit of hesitation. We're just going to smooth that out before we increase intensity. Make sure everyone feels safe. I don't want to force my energy upon anyone, so I'm going to go very slowly so that it's safe and comfortable for the collective. Okay, let's turn it up just a little bit. Okay, any head pressure, headaches, they usually only last a couple minutes. It's just your body acclimating. Let's take the whole group again, scoop everybody up. Okay, we're much smoother now. We're going to start to go faster. So let's start moving through acceptance, honoring who you are. Oh, there's a couple of you that are doubting who you are, and I'm not saying doubting who you are. I'm saying this very specifically, metaphysically, is you've been told that who you are is not safe. And you've suppressed that. So there's about 3 or 4 of you, small amount for the group, but significant amount. And 3 or 4 of you, let's get you feeling validated that the things that have happened to you in your childhood, metaphysically, mystically, those are your tools, those are your gifts, those are your experiences, and they play a role in your future. Ooh. Acceptance of parents that weren't quite the parents they should have been. That's 2 or 3 of you, which is myself included. What are we looking at? acceptance of a job not received. Clean that out. So I'm looking to clean it out. Acceptance of things that are going to unfold the way they're going to unfold. Oh, one of you, I can see symbolically your hand is in your pocket and there's only a few coins in there, which is symbolic to me of not having enough money to pay the bills. So it feels like a male energy. Accepting of the situation. We're going to hold right there. I don't know what this is, but I'm seeing the siding of a yellow house, and it's the feeling of wanting to fit into the white picket fence lifestyle when you were never meant to be that person. The house should not be the brightest thing. It should be the people within. Okay. Let's come up a little bit. Let's increase intensity, move a little bit faster. The second one, which is also catching me off guard, is the desire to manifest and feeling like you're not manifesting the things that you want. I feel like one of you is really, really trying hard to get a boat, for a lake or an ocean. Something about a boat or a boathouse. Okay, let's bring up the intensity. We're coming in. There's a lot of you that are waiting to exhale, myself included, and I can feel it in my chest of the energy wanting to push through my chest, to push through everyone's chest on behalf of the collective, to exhale, to feel safe, to not feel constricted, to not feel like you have to hold in and wait and wait and wait, that it's okay to exhale. You want to scream or whoop or roar, whatever that is for you, or just a simple deep exhale and let your body know that you are safe in this moment. Here's my green. I'm going to do something I have never done before, but it's pushing me to do it. I have taught other people, but I have never plucked energy before. But I'm feeling really pushed to do this, and I don't know what the outcome is going to be. So let me see what happens here. It's not plucking. Oh, this is different. Okay. So I'm going to just pull energy away. Things, but I think this is specific to things that are keeping you from being you. This is specific to removing limitations, removing the barriers, removing, what is that? It's about removing barriers to you becoming the best version of you, the most purposeful version of you. This is different. And it's specific to limitations. It's very specific to limitations. Things limiting you from physical mobility, things limiting you from career progression, things limiting you from feeling safe to be you, things limiting you from expressing who you are, both metaphysically, vocally. Holy this is a lot. Okay. I can't, my spirit wants me to go faster and my body can't do it. It's like, I may have to stand up for this. Let me stand up because my chair can't stabilize me to do this long enough. No, let's go higher. Let's go. Let go of your limitations. Send them through the camera. Like my spirit energy is like, go faster, go faster. My body's like, I don't know how to go faster. Oh, it's the shifting of my hips. Holy crap. Okay, y'all are witnessing this. I had no idea this was going to happen. It's the turning of my hips that's more important. Because that's... All right, I need more space. This is getting weird. This is getting power. Okay, hang on. Man, I'm seeing like things that I'm taking from your 3-year-old selves, your 8-year-old selves, 20, 34, like there's like all these ages of versions of you that it's not just you, it's all the versions of you that were limited that are like coming up in front of me. Okay, and then it just shuts off. Oh, okay, so how did that feel for you? Whew, I had never done that before. something new's coming in. My hands are moving and I'm not really consciously aware of what's happening right now. There's something else coming up now. Who was it? Yeah. Spiritual soul has a yellow house. Oh, Rhonda, you have a yellow house. All right. Yeah, I saw that. Like, it was almost like just the first 4 or 5 pieces of the siding of light, like a canary yellow light siding. Ooh, okay. Let's see what's coming up now. It's like coming in. A new tool is coming in right now, and I'm not even aware. I don't know what it is yet, but I can feel like... Okay, this... Who was on my... For those that were on my Tuesday night energy group, how I felt like I needed to be a spark and a fire, and I didn't know how to do it. If any of you guys are on right now, this is it. It's coming in now. So next Tuesday, we'll be able to start the fire. Like 185 times. I don't know why this is important. It came in last night. I have to do this 185 times to create a spark. And as soon as it gets really, when I get to 185, I'm just going to send it to everybody. All right, I can feel it like tightening up in my shoulders. Hang on, I'm getting close. There's like sweat dripping down my nose right now. All right, ready? Who's feeling that magnetic energy? Yeah, my healing tools are kicking in. I spent all this time like convincing people I wasn't a healer. Last week I got the crystal of all colors for healing, and this is a healing tool too. Oh. The temperature in my hands is going down, but the magnetic energy is increasing. If anyone feels guided to do what I'm doing with my hands, some of you may feel the intensity if you mimic what I'm doing. And it's my right hand, my dominant hand underneath the non-dominant. Oh, my hand signals are coming back. Oh, okay. So for those that have been on my lives before, you know that I'll get tools and they last about 3 to 4 months, and then new tools come in and I have to forego the old ones. And what I'm being shown is that I'm walking a spiral, and I'm like each step or each like sidewalk square is a different gift. So I'm walking through the gifts and I'm learning how to play with each one. I'm not staying on that sidewalk long enough, that sidewalk square, where the cement square, not staying on it long enough. But eventually I will have completed the circle and they will all activate. So as I go around the spiral, I'm learning more gifts. And then I come back around and I've collected them in bunches. And when I get into the center, everything on the outside of the spiral coming in will meet me there in my toolbox. So it's like I'm going and I'm shopping. And they're all coming, I'm like identifying which ones I like. And as I come through, all the ones that I pick, like walking through IKEA and like, I want that, I want that, I want that. So, wow, okay. Oh, I'm going to do something that's also new. Kirsten, what percentage am I from completing the spiral? I feel like I'm only at 12%. Like, this is... I still have a lot of playing. Do it again. Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, Jules. That, it was, like energy was coming through me 3 times and then shoot it out to those that want it. It's coming in. It's like I'm knocking on the door and the door opens for you. And they're just saying right now, hold whatever I'm holding in my fingers right now, to hold it without any further instructions. So I'm going to hold it until I get the next set of instructions. Prophecy is also starting to turn on for me. Whatever, like, what they're saying to me is like, the ability to see into the future is starting to strengthen. I'm so glad you're all here to witness this. Yeah. Okay, so I have a client in the room right now. A client in the room, and I'm not going to mention who they are, but you'll know if it's you, if this is familiar. There's an older woman with a cake on the bleachers, like cheering you on. So if you are still in this live, you're about to let go of something, and she is cheering you on. For as much joy as it gives me to watch you step into your power, everyone on the live, to step into your power, it also brings me great joy that you're here to witness me grow as well. And they're like, the voice in my head's like, one more, there's one more. There's one more thing they want to show us. So I'm, with my fingers, I'm drawing a little boat, like a little canoe, maybe a 2-seater canoe or a rowboat. And we're all gonna climb in this, even though there's only 2 seats in what I'm seeing, we all fit in it. So we're gonna hop in the boat. Maybe we all each get our own boat. I'm not sure, but there's something about getting everybody in a boat. And we're not sailing forward or backward in a traditional way that the boat sails. We're going sideways out to the center of the body of water. And again, curiosity first. So if their mind is bringing something Hollywood or panicky or it doesn't belong here, we go curiosity first. Safety always, but curiosity first. It's like the bottom of the ocean has a message for us, and the only way for us to get it is to come together in little boats. So I see us all in these little boats. And we're going to be pulled down. Again, curiosity. This is virtual reality. We're going to get pulled down into the center of the ocean, receive the message, and then we come back up on the boat. So we're going to come down, just let it float. It's virtual reality. You're not going to drown. Just allow it to happen. And for some of you, you may find that your boat goes through the water and lands on dry land under the water, like a floating ocean. And we're going to get a collective message once we've all that want to participate have arrived to the dry area under the water. So let your boat move sideways to the center like a whirlpool. We're just going to let it take us down, and we'll wait for everyone to arrive. And this is very typical of an intermediate energy group that we do monthly. We do adventures like this, and we get little bits of information, but it's for a whole hour-long adventure instead of 5 minutes. Okay. I think we're about 85%. We still got folks trailing in. We're going to let them all arrive. And for those that are able to hear, know, see, feel, allow that experience, allow the message to come to you. And if your clairs are not developed yet, that's okay. It may just come to you and unfold, sort of like unwrap in the days to come. And this is a message for you relating to your purpose, to your role in humanity, or in supporting your mission, your advocacy. And some of you may hear it, some of you may see it, see the message in front of you, some of you may receive little pieces of paper that you can read. Allow that to come through. It's only blank for the moment, Amber. Give it time. We find a message in a bottle. Sometimes the writing is there and we can't see it because it's not meant for our mind, it's meant for our spirit or our soul. Okay. And if anyone wants to share what they're receiving, feel free. If it's private to you, honor that. Ocean Gatekeeper. That's a pretty cool role. If you feel like you're locked up tighter than a clamshell and getting nothing, relax. It may not come to you in an obvious way. It may come to you in the next couple days in a different way. Oh, I like the message. Keep going. Don't give up. We are here for you. That's a beautiful message. Protect the water. Yeah. Trust the process. Yeah. Each one of us plays a part. You're here to help heal others. Yep, I love that. I love that. Keep learning and trust. Beautiful. Annalise, that's a powerful one. Activate, activate, activate. Absolutely. Okay, so when everyone has their message, or the great majority has their message, get back in your boat, float back up to the top of the water, and come back to the shore. Step into your full potential. Radio silence. That's actually a gift for some of us. Worthy, loved. Yeah. Yeah, and Gina, if you and Kirsten are getting radio silence, that can be its own gift. Don't fight the process is a great message. Yep. And you may not hear it, you may see it, you may feel it, you just may breathe it in. Step into your full potential, yeah. Stop trusting others over yourself. Huge, huge. Yeah. Relaxing, bringing people together, but also knowing when I need to rest. That's a powerful one too. It can absolutely be a thought that comes to you. That's part of claircognizance. Sometimes information just pops in like someone installed something, information. It's not necessarily something I see or feel or hear. It's just there. Absolutely. Claircognizance is one of my stronger senses. You are on your way to greatness. That's beautiful, Katie. All right, let's get everybody back up on their boats Get back in your boat, float back up to the top of the water, get back to the shore so we can close it out. Keep learning and trust. Yeah. And what I ask, Nilly, is when you're doing your Reiki, ask your body to help clear trauma, because the less trauma you have, the more potent you are. Yeah. All right, so let's get everyone. And if you like this is a sample of what the intermediate energy groups look like. We do hour-long journeys. Like we're down in the deep end. Okay, let's get everyone together, back together. Get the whole group back together. Sort of like run a roster, make sure everyone's here. And then I'm going to separate everyone, disconnect you from the group. All right, so how does everyone feel experiencing that? First, who is brand new and has never been on a live with me before? And this is like your initiation into Annie's house. All right, everyone, I am going to close you out. I'm going to do a boost of energy first. Little uplifter.